What's up, guys? We are back today with an interesting one, and this one is called Feeling and Letting Go Explained. So here it is. I noticed so many people unable to get the correct concept of feeling and letting go. This post is going to clear that once and for all because I've tried to explain it in a simple way, their role in manifesting, and not just from an opinion point of view. It looks like a long one, but it's because you're believing so. No TLDR, you gotta read till the end and pay attention throughout. I like this guy's style. This is the most important part since it's about the secret of manifesting. Feeling is the secret. Tip, I ask you, please reread the first chapter of the book Feeling is the Secret by Neville, Law and Its Operation besides reading this post. Whatever you see manifested in your life is because you impressed your subconscious mind once by it. And how do we impress our subconscious mind? With feeling, just feeling. I'm using the word subconscious because Neville used it throughout the book, Feeling is the Secret. The only medium you have to impress the subconscious mind is feeling, and whenever you see in your reality, whatever you see, is externalized by your subconscious mind, not the other way. So we impress our subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind then externalizes it. There's no other means to control your reality. You can just impress your subconscious and let it do its work. So we come to the point that we have just our feeling to control, our reality. And now that we want to create our reality consciously, we must use feeling. But what is feeling? And this part is important because I think this is what so many people get confused when it comes to Neville, when it comes to the law, when it comes to all of these teachings. So here, what is feeling? Feeling is not emotion. It is the feeling of the reality of the state you desire. And that's the feeling of naturalness that I talk about. It's hard to describe, but we're going through this post to get to the heart, get closer to the heart of it. It's hard to use language to describe this. Most of you are thinking about your desire during the day, but in order to manifest, you must feel it. In most of the cases, we delay our manifestations since we are thinking about our desire and we think we are feeling them. So it must be clarified the difference between feeling and thinking. The difference is hidden in now. Actually, you can't think about now. Thinking is always about the future and past. There's no thinking about now. Let's test this. Could you please think right now about your present moment? Could you? No, can't. If you've read the work of Eckhart Tolle, this is ringing a bell. I'm not sure if this explanation is resonating for you, but the Practicing the Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle really goes deep into this and illuminates this in a profound way. As Neville explained this way, in order to manifest your desires, you must think from the state, not of the state. Thinking from the state simply means feeling it as your reality right now. If it is your reality right now, it is impossible to think of it anymore. This is what letting go is. Letting go is not about letting the desire go, letting go and watch whatever happens. Let the process go out of your control. Thinking of the state for sure means you are not there right now since you are still thinking of it. If you were there right now, you couldn't think about it anymore. Whenever you are thinking, you are putting yourself with your wish in the future or past, and it feels you don't have it now. Manifesting is not working in this way since you are thinking of, and as Neville said, you can think of a state for more than 10 years and nothing would happen. If you are feeling your wish fulfilled, you can't think of it anymore at the same time. So please be observant and see what you are doing the whole day at present moment. You know creation is always happening now, in the now. Are you feeling the state or thinking of it? You must feel it in order to impress your subconscious mind that it can externalize your desire itself. Feel it the way you are feeling your reality now. As Wayne Dyer said, Thinking is in your mind, but feeling is in your body. That is a great distinction. Feel the reality, the wish fulfilled, exactly as you feel your own reality right now. Feel it. How should you do it? Observe yourself very carefully and without judgment. You will find yourself most of the time thinking of it. When you find yourself thinking of it, catch yourself. Say, cancel, and don't give it a second thought. Feel it. Feel it real. Feel it as a fact. Persist in the feeling. Every single second, we are aware of what we are doing. Cancel thinking and feeling instead. Cancel thinking and feeling instead. When you start feeling, keep it for a while in your body, then let it go. Again, when you catch yourself thinking of your desire, do as instructed. So here is an example illustrated. So I have it, thinking, cancel, feeling. I have it, then feel it. Where is it? Thinking, cancel, feeling. It is here right now, then feel it. No matter what happens outside, 1, don't quit your feeling. 2, don't doubt. 3, don't feel the opposite of your desire. Right now I am. Right now in this moment I am. Don't trust outside. Don't believe reasons. I am. Rest in the assumption your desire is fulfilled. Note, don't feel to make it so. Feel it real the moment you are feeling it. When you're feeling to make it so, your basic feeling is you don't have it yet. And this will manifest you don't have it in your reality. This is feeling. You see you feel great now, don't you? Indeed, feeling is the secret, truly a secret. Okay, let's go through the comments here. Thank you for this. I also want to add, if you haven't already, I might have missed it, that feeling that what you want is inevitable also works too. And I made this point in a recent video. When you feel like it's bound/certain to happen, you find yourself not thinking about it and letting go of any feeling that contradicts this, e.g., worrying, doubt, etc. You can only feel that it is inevitable when you believe that you are the type of person who has the desire. That's where your self-concept comes in. And you can feel both this state by using any one of Neville's techniques or any other technique that you feel helps reach that state. Thank you so much. This post should be archived. And it was. This is just awesome. I'm amazed by your clarity on things. Really helped me get a new perspective on the whole feeling thing. And that's what I'm saying, is that this has been misconstrued. Even the way that it's written, the way that people talk about it, makes you think that we're talking about emotion. And we are not talking about emotion, as in being so happy and being so this way or that way. Yeah, people talk about being in the state of gratitude, and that can be an emotion. I suppose it can be likened to an emotion. But when you normalize something for yourself, when it's just natural, you're not really in this. You may be, okay? And that's where this gets confusing. You may be in this state of gratitude, but a lot of the time that's not necessarily the state that everybody is in when they are used to something. I'm used to drinking sparkling water. Am I grateful for the sparkling water? Not necessarily. If I enter that state and I physically think about it, and I think about how there's a lot of people out there that don't have access to clean water, and that I'm in a first world country, and that this water happens to be flavored and it's cranberry flavored, and that it's like the season for cranberry flavored water, yeah, I can trigger a state where I feel gratitude. It's possible that I can look at this and be like, yes, I'm grateful for this. But is that the overwhelming dominant state that I have while I'm drinking this, or while it's here on the table? No. It's just the simple state, the simple feeling as described here from it. Yeah, I have access to water. Yeah, I have access to electricity. The lights, the lamp is on in the background. Yes, I'm filming this on an iPhone. Yeah, I'm in this apartment right now. Am I in some kind of emotional state that is representative of all that? Again, no. I am simply feeling from the reality that I'm in my apartment right now, recording this video, sipping on this water, And it's normal to me. It's natural to me to be here. And again, this is something that is in the body. And Wayne Dyer is a great teacher. I've listened to his stuff before. Unfortunately, he's passed away. But thinking is in your mind, feeling is in your body. So what are you feeling? In the example of the tennis match that I gave the other day when we were playing doubles, it was a body awareness feeling that I explained that I had. And the feeling was, this is inevitable, like this person discussed. The feeling is, I'm powerful. I'm great at this. And again, that is backed up by my beliefs. My beliefs, there's a lot of beliefs that I have internal beliefs in my self-concept that I'm good at things. Pretty much that whatever you give me a task, I'm going to be good at it. These beliefs took time to develop. They took over the course of my life. I've explained before, when I played tennis in high school, I did not have these beliefs. I did not have this this internal confidence and self-concept that would back up this belief for me winning tennis. When I was playing, although I was trained in the technical ability of playing tennis, my imagination won out over my desire to win, or my will that I wanted to win. Or as a matter of fact, I didn't even have much of a will to win because I didn't have the belief. I didn't have the imagination. Like, I was like, these other guys are better than me. I had a lot of pretty good players as far as high school tennis goes that were on the team. They were physically bigger than me, older than me, stronger than me, excelled at sports much more. And I internally believed that I didn't have what it took. Now, over the years, I can say that I now have a lot of confidence in my abilities, not only in my physical abilities, but in my mental abilities. And both combined, that I have a strong mindset that I'm not going to allow myself to be thrown off course by missing or being unable to return a shot. I also have, like I said, confidence in my physical abilities. I have built up confidence in my athletic abilities because since being a freshman in high school, I have excelled at sports. And I am quite strong. I'm quite athletic for somebody of my size within my weight class. I do pull-ups with a weighted belt on, and I can put one plate on and rep out like 10 pull-ups with a 45-pound weight attached to me. I can do one-arm push-ups. I can do push-ups with a single hand. And I'm not saying this to just like come out and be all like, I'm just saying that these beliefs are backed up with an internal knowing that, yes, I'm good at this. Yes, I can do this. And yes, I've been good at sports and I've been good at other things. So I have a general confidence that is backing up my imaginal act of sinking of ripping that ball between my opponents. And that emotion, if you want to call it an emotion, it's not really an emotion. That feeling is a quiet, calm, assured confidence and a bodily sensation. It is an awareness that, yes, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to, that's the thing, is it's not really a verbal thing. And that's why it's so hard to describe. If you want to translate it verbally, it is this calm. You know how when certain people move, or you see animals move? If you watch Netflix, you'll see they've got some of these shows out, like Predators, and there's a really good one, actually. It's about, I think it is called literally Predators, but look at the way that these cats move when they're stalking their prey. I know this might sound like a weird analogy, but there is that calm, quiet assurance that is contained within their body. And I've talked about this many times, but the subconscious mind is the body. The body doesn't lie. If you are on the tennis court, if you are in a social situation and you are calm, assured of yourself, knowing that you are going to win, that you're going to get the outcome that you want, that's something that can't really be faked. And people pick up on that because we are animals. And out on the tundra, out in the safari, the gazelle can sense that as well. And they might go flock to the rest of their group. They might run. They might simply stand there frozen in fear. And I'm not saying that we need to attack our problems. I'm not saying that we need to go and in that type of way that by us we're going after our prey. I'm not really saying that. You could think of it like that, I guess. But what I am saying is that in nature, you see in these animals this quiet, assured confidence. And if you need a reference of what that looks like in the body, that is, you can watch it there. You can also see it on TV. You can see it with some of the best athletes in the world, like Djokovic. I mentioned him before. He's the best. He's the #1 tennis player. Does he get thrown off by his opponents, even when he's losing? No, he still maintains that quiet, assured confidence. And that is what this feeling is this feeling of knowing that you are going to do it, that it is inevitable. And that's what I've said. Don't get lost in the sauce either about all these Neville teachings where it's saying, hey, you have to feel like it's done and blah, blah, blah. I mean, yeah, you can do that, or you can feel as if it's inevitable. It doesn't matter. As long as you have that quiet, assured bodily awareness that this is happening. This is going to happen for you. That is what the feeling is, the secret is. That feeling of naturalness. It's natural for you to win. It's natural for you to kill it. It's natural for you to dominate. You're just naturally a winner. And yeah, it's really like, again, the reason I'm bringing this up with these examples of watching these nature videos or watching one of these athletes is because this stuff is hard to describe with words. I could sit here and talk about it and for a long time. Wayne Dyer kind of hits the nail on the head saying that thinking is in the mind, feeling is in the body. And it's something that you have to feel. It's an experiential thing. With that being said, I like this post because I think it does differentiate. It is not such that we are looking for this emotion. It can be. The emotion can be tied to it. You can have a feeling of, oh yeah, like this certainty that I wouldn't call certainty an emotion though. It's not necessarily. It is a feeling in the body of conviction, of certainty, but is calm. It's not gripping too tight. It's like the calm certainty that, yeah, this is going to work. This is going to go my way. Again, I wouldn't liken it necessarily to, it's not verbal. It's a feeling. You can put all the words on it that you want to, but those are labels. The map is not the reality. The reality is not the map. You have to experience. And anyways, guys, without saying too much here, I'm talking too much, I think, because again, it has to be experienced. Much love as always. Drop this video with a like, hit me with a comment. I really like some of the comments that you guys have been leaving. That one that I talked about with the truck in the last video and overlaying reality onto your truck and imagining that being in the new truck, that was powerful. So any examples, any experiences that you guys want to share, I love those. I love reading those, and I think that they're very beneficial for everybody. So please do share, comment, like, hit the subscribe as usual, and I will see you guys in the next video.